Hello and delicate sailor, and welcome back to some more Pokemon Legends ZA. And the last episode was actually a pretty chill one because we actually did 100% WoW Zone 6, 7, and 8 actually, but first we actually did 8 and 6 and 7 actually, but we actually gonna be doing our promotion match in today's episode. I'm just gonna go ahead and let you guys know I did manage to do a battle zone in between an episode. I remember it was in between the Hakacha and the Beedra episode actually, that I was trying to gain some money, but I kind of just used that money actually. But looks like we actually gonna be taking on our next promotion match without having to do any battle zone stuff actually, if you actually are okay with that, because when we actually did Kamali's match, that episode was about like close to, not really close to 2 hours long, but it was about like an hour and 30 minutes, so this one is not gonna take as long actually. So let's get into it. One of my plans is that I probably will be doing WoW Zones episodes every after every World Mega Evolutions. We actually still got a lot more currently what I actually saw on a list from IGN actually. Let's walk to make these boulders here in Magnesium so we can get through. Beautiful, beautiful. So that is what we're gonna do, but because it feels like we've been progressing through the story without actually catching any Pokemon. We've been fighting Pokemon, but we haven't caught any in a while. So we actually get our boy Goodbye into the mix. But we actually need to level Goodbye up a little bit more because our Pokemon's about like level 40s and Goodbye's like level 35. So it's a little bit low actually, but we will get there. The Goodbye will get there. Oh, it's you. Hi, I remember you. Diligence, right? Hello, Jossie. I beat you in battle right in front of our sensei that one time. What do you want now? I came to duke it out with Ivor. I'm here for a promotion match. What? You will just rank Y when we battled. You mean you already reached sensei level? Well, I'm sure you understand that I have to ask. You did on the challenger ticket, right? I did actually. Of course you did. So that means your battle skills should be on pure with Aaron Sensei's. In which case, I request about both as my chances to get back at you for beating me last time and to see how much stronger I've grown since that day. Sure, we can battle. Nah, I think I'm good. I could have done that actually, but I'm down for a little warm-up actually. Thank you. I'm going to become the first strongest disciple in the dojo, for sure. Just so you know, my Pokemon have tripled the power since the last time we seen Jossie. I think I'll do Goodbye actually. We got him a choke that is level 43. Goodbye, we need to swap him around actually. LH is gonna be super effective. It's nice. We use Audition System. It's such a good move. What again? And he was used Shadow Sneak. You might have me back on the ropes, but I prove that the fist of justice never flinches. I made a jump. Shadow Sneak. Okay, there goes the ninja. Let's bring out Carnivore here. Dashing Gleam. That is going to... Wait, a jump. Thank you for the battle, actually. Jussie, I do appreciate it. So you're straying outside mine once again. You're just too strong. Does Team MC have their own dojo with even harsher training than ours, or what? I had to admit that you really mastered your skills here. This seed of mastery is for you. Thank you, actually. I already have like crap ton of them, but I do appreciate that. If you beat me C's just like that one, I help you Pokemon moves, turn the moves into plus moves. But I had to admit, I've been taking up your time in battering and talking about plus moves and all, but the truth is that Sister isn't even here at the dojo today. Either it's his sister, Glenn. It's actually pretty unheard of both of them to be gone. Oh, there he is. Must be just running a little behind, actually. Glenn! Glenn! Where are you? So she's not here either then. That's right, Sensei. I haven't seen her today. Oh. You're the trainer who defeated Jussie outside of our Zone 3, no? I am. I just literally just defeated just a few minutes ago, actually. Wait, don't tell me. You're here to join the Fist of Justice, ain't you? I'm here to battle you. Here's your opponent for your next promotion match, sir. Ah, I see. Well, I don't have a Rotom phone, so I'm afraid I cannot fortify any update right now. What about the ZA app? I tried using Rotom phones in the past, but for some reasons they always break as soon as I so much press a finger on it. So I rely on my younger sister Glenn to handle everything smartphone related. But I haven't seen Glenn since yesterday. My apologies, Dilkins. I'm just so worried about my poor sister. I can't think of anything else. I'm heading out again to search for her. I'd be an honor if you would face me in battle after my sister and I are reunited. Now, if you excuse me. And he's off again. Since it has stamina and shapes, but I don't think he's had much luck finding Glenn on his own in a huge city like this. Maybe there's someone he plans to ask for help though, someone who's good at finding people. Knowing anyone like that in Luminous? Emma. A detective, maybe? You mean Emma? You mean Emma? That sounds right. I think you should help Sensei to find his sister. Once he knows where she is, he'll be able to force on your promotion map. It's been a minute since we actually have seen Emma. So let's make our way to Lucas Bayou, actually. That is... matter of fact, I believe, no, right here. Yeah, it has been a minute since we actually have seen Emma. So let's go talk to her. Emma. Oh, hello, Abin. Hello, Dilkins. What brings you here? I'm actually here to find Ivor's sister, actually. Well met once again, Dilkins. As I mentioned before, I'm searching for my sister, Glenn. But this detective says she cannot help me. No, what I said was that I can't help you without more to go on than she's missing. I happily to help look for your sister, but I need you to answer my questions. I understand. Ask me anything. I answer the best of my ability. Where does your sister look to go when she's not at home or the dojo? That will be the city hall. She could be at the city hall. City hall? I see. Your sister currently has unique interests, doesn't she? Well then, maybe we could find some clues as to where sister's whereabouts if we go there. Understood. I'm on it. He just left. He is in a hurry, actually. If Mimi was feeling better, I could search for his sister using its telepathy. Oh well. I could use your help, Dilkins. We've been waiting for you in the Journey District. Let's work together and protect the peace of Luminous. Aww. The Asmon's is gonna fall asleep, actually. That's adorable. Here's the photo of, Looker here. It's a picture of Mimi with a man wearing a suit. They seems to be having fun. It is a picture of Mimi with a man wearing distant goggles. They seems happy. Right, to the city hall we go. Right here. We can actually just travel to this WoW zone here. WoW zone 8. Just be a little closer to travel to than the Pokemon Center, actually. I feel like we passed this building so many times, I didn't realize it was the city hall, actually. Any signs of your sister here? Emma, Dilkins. A little bit all over, but Glenn's not here either. As to be expected, Howard. For now, let's canvass the area and gather information about Glenn. Dilkins, I appreciate your help with interviewing people around City Hall. I will. Alright. Question bystanders around the City Hall. Found her. What do you mean? I managed to find an old friend of mine online. Oh. That girl. That girl at the cafe had such a cute bag. I should have asked her where she got it. Justice. My rebel at work finally got to dress down he deserved. Sweet, sweet justice. Ivor. Ivor iconic, I mean. Look at those muscles. I can help. Face of justice, huh? And no lines of useful things. It's not nice to throw attention when you lose a battle. No paid vacations and beginning our pay cut? This is ridiculous. Oh, hold on, we found someone. Lane from the Sword of Justice. Oh, you mean that girl who's always here? Yeah, she gets called in to deal with all of the complaints logged by folks near their dojos about how loud their training sessions are. I heard she often heads to a cafe off the Central Plaza where a friend after she done here at City Hall. There was a bystander actually say something about a cafe. Found any leads, Dilkins? This might be the Nail Central Plaza. We should check that cafe food truck. That matches what I heard too. It sounds like she left for Cinco Plaza with someone. For our next move, I suggest we investigate the food truck at that location. Understood. I'm on it. I know he's worried about his sister, but must he go wasn't off like that each time? I suppose that's how it is with family. Anyway, we should hurry actually. Alright. Let's make our way over to Noble Cafe. Oh, this is the cafe we actually had date at, and with the Lucilian hair Zodiac hair shit later. Emma, Dillikins, there's no signs of Glenn here either. Again, we need to ask around to learn more. Well, it isn't our local detective. The usual fire blast rules for you today. I'm in the mood of something else. I take one flamethrower roast. In any information you have on a current missing girl to go? Oh, I get in questioned here. I spilled. I'm helping out with the investigation seems fine. Yeah, I seen her. She came by earlier with that animal guard. Can I? Any idea who that could be, Dillikins? Maybe a Taligan? Possibly Kanai. Those two seems like polar opposites, but perhaps opposites attract, as they say. Ivor, do you know if your sister is close to Konali for Domino? The name isn't ringing any bells. Where can I go to meet this Kanai? You must have a promotion match against Konali, didn't you, Dillikins? Where was it? We could visit Weekend Constructions. I checked the electrical substation. Let's try the Weekend Constructions. Weekend Constructions, son. I'm on it. There he goes again. I'll be back later to grab that coffee. What? But we already got it started. Probably be cold by then, though. We should hurry to Weekend Constructions too. Come on, Dillikins. We only hope to see you again soon. I love their hair, actually. I don't really know why, but I really love that hairstyle, actually. I really do. I'm gonna feel kind of bad had to evade Kanai's privacy, if you guys know what I mean. But we are looking for a missing girl, actually. Let's get this colorful screw. Did I manage to get that while we was here? Where's Glenn? Not here, obviously. Sorry to invade your space, you know. It would seem there was no sign of Glenn here either. Hey, what's the big deal? Don't just go around telling randos where to find me. Sorry. This message meathead back it out and nowhere yelling, "Where's Glenn?" so loud I nearly had a heart attack on stream. He lucky Pops ain't here, or it would have been an all-out brawl. Psyche and I, we promise we won't reveal your location to anyone else, but we need your help. We're looking for someone named Glenn. This gentleman is her older brother. Things detected obvious, but like I said, G-Volt ain't here. Still, I love a quiz, so tell you what. Try and guessing. If you're close, maybe I tell you what I know. Please, you simply must tell me where she is. Back up, big guy. You're creeping me out. Even hold that personal space. I hope you take your refusal to back down as proof of how worried I am about Glenn. Muted, muscle bag. If you're so worried, then try paying more attention to what she gets up to. Alright. Dillikins, I almost forgot you were here. If you finally decided to join the Kinetic crew, I guess I could give you a hint. But not until I get my revenge on our last battle, or else I'm gonna heal my wounded ego. In that case, why not have a rematch now? If Dillikins wins, you tell us where we should look for Glenn. Not sure how a fancy detective got caught up in this family facts quest, but I'm in and I win. Just to warn you, I upped my game since last time. You ready to lose? I win again. I bet. I'm down to fighting her again. Bring it on. No mercy this time. I'm going in for a overkill. Let's actually hope we don't get blacked out for the first time in this match. A rematch with Kanai. Alright. A Pokemon did level up a lot since episode 15. Anyway, that's Ingram. It's nice. Let's use Side Sock. Everything is effective. This is Side Beam. It's nice. Magnium's gonna level up. Gotta enter this. Bring out Magnium. We can use... Ooh, that was super effective. Rock Smash, Razor Leaf. Leaf Blade's gonna be super effective. We just Giga Drain. And then we just Rock Smash. Lance Pins of it. Couch out. Emphatos. Carnivore's gonna level up. Stein Fisk. Forgot that Gadenja's fainted. I would use Ice Punch. Forgot about that actually. We use Dark Pulse. I would use Saddle Ball. Nice, nice. That was a critical hit. Ice Punch. Beautiful. Goodbye, and Gengar is gonna level up then. Alright, here comes our Electros here. And then playing around Electrons, let's crack up the voltage with a Mega Evolution. Speak out. Speak out, Charizard. I can use Flamethrower. God, whatever that move was super effective. Okay. Yeah, we're about to be in the same scenario again. Let's make her up here. On the board. Let's use a Max Potion on Carnivore here. Oof. That's in Grim. Board switch. So gross. Okay, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Let's use the water resistance. Damn. Okay. Goodbye. You're not gonna do much, but we just having him in the mix so we can revive. You know what? It was actually Max posting Magnum here. Fight. Nice, goodbye. Goodbye was the final blow down on the Electros. We trust my home team, even Electros again. You almost went through my team. No, my team was kind of low anyways. Cease. What's with you? You're not supposed to get stronger than me. Whatever you want to know about G-Volt, yeah? She's been a lunatic since way back, so we're pretty close. Sometimes we hang out and play games together and stuff. In one game, she mentioned how she's looking for some spot that could be all hers, a place that can't be found in the world. What? That doesn't make sense. All I know is what I heard that G-Volt wanted to go well to X, Y, and Z axis don't meet up. Whatever that means. And she was going on about needing to beat a Pokemon whose type her partner is weak to. Last I heard, she was heading to some fountain descripting a Pokemon like that, so she could at least image how she beat it in her head. A fountain? Now we getting somewhere. Ivor, do you know which Pokemon your sister has her partner? Of course, that could be a Centilore, the luring Pokemon. Its types are Ghost and Fire. That fountain seems like a pretty important clue, Dillikins. Which fountain describes a Pokemon that Glenn Centilore would struggle with, I wonder. A Thorns Fountain, a Closter Fountain, Heatmore Fountain, Floret Fountain. Probably the Closter Fountain? Yes, Closter is a water-type Pokemon, isn't it? And Centilore is a fire-type, which makes it weak to water-type moves. Wait, so we should look for a Closter, yes. I'm on it. As I suppose, I think that G-Volt might just want some alone time. I'd probably space if I had to deal with my brother like having a lot of space. I know that dimwit, he's probably headed to the Wild Zone now to look for an actual cluster. Don't worry, it's my duty to protect the peace and Lumios, and that's exactly what I'm planning to do. Come on, Dillikins, let's hurry over to the Cluster Fountain in Biosector 7. On it. Thank you for the rematch, Kanari, I do appreciate it. I will wait. It's the Cluster Fountain. It was good to fight Kanari again. It was actually a really fun rematch, actually. At least we didn't get blacked out like we did when we actually did our promotion match, actually. We need to hit up a Pokemon Center, actually. That is something that we actually need to do. Actually, we will be next to this Pokemon Center, so let's actually pin it there, let's actually travel here. Let's go ahead and heal up our Pokemon while we're at it, actually. Let's go ahead and heal up our Pokemon while we're at it, chat. course, Goodbye has to be the oddball. All Pokeballs and then a Ultra Ball. Okay. Alright. We can probably just push through Wild Zone 1 just to get to that Pokemon Center. That is probably what we're gonna do here. Just push on through it. Maybe we can see an alpha Pokemon we actually have not managed to encounter yet. Because I actually went for a photo for the last episode, actually, for the camera. And I actually found a alpha Machop when I was there too. So that was a big W. If you guys don't believe me, let me actually show you guys. There it is. Alpha Machop. Level 35. Not bad of a catch, I would say. Alright. 250 meters is this Pokemon Center we actually have not discovered yet. So let's go ahead and make our way there. If you guys are liking the series so far, make sure you hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. We are enjoying this game so far. I'm actually kind of curious that this game couldn't probably change the future about Pokemon, basically. I'm actually hoping like the next gen Pokemon is gonna be kind of like similar to this, like the battle style of it, because I love this battle style actually. This is the turn-based like we're so used to. Alright. No, yeah, we already hear about Pokemons. Right now. Get some extra heals. I think that's all of the Pokemon centers actually in Luminios. I'm just looking around just in case. Yeah, that is actually, a matter of fact, all of the Pokemon centers. Alright, nice. Where's the fountain? It's not here. Unfortunately. Emma, Dillikins. I only see a fountain here. There's no signs of Glen anywhere. So you don't have any ideas where Glen might be in this area then. But this must be the right place. There's the closer fountain just like Kanari told us. Well, Dillikins, do you think we find Glen somewhere around here? Don't know, I'm sure of it. I'm pretty sure of it. Me too. We don't have any other leads to go on, though. Progress of Illumination, this should be the place. But if so, where could Glen be hiding? This place is just an empty square. Do we need any other clues? What else did Kanai tell us? See what else did Kanai tell us? Let's see, there was something about a place where the X, Y, and Z axis didn't meet. Yes, of course. The X-axis is material and Y-axis is virtual, and the Z-axis is down. Which means we actually starting from the right place. I'm guessing our X-axis is correct. Next is we adjust the Y-axis. Once we do that, we be on the right track to find Glen. So you mean we should go down into the sewers? But there's all these waters in the way. What would your approach be, Dillikins? Evaporate the water? I drank all of the water. I stopped the water. Stop the water. That sounds like a tall order. The skills I hone in the Fist of Justice can surely help us solve this problem. Aha, I have it. I just smashed the fountain. That would cause the water to shoot upwards, yes. Then the water's pouring below will drain away. Yes, a perfect solution. Go, Phalanx. Use. Stop like that. That'd be like... That'd be against the law. So like... You can't just destroy sea properly. So... Honestly, I can see why people complain about the physical justice taking things too far. But you might be on to something now then. Maybe we can stop the water from flowing somehow. Then I shall use a magic art after all. And Diligence, I have an idea. Find a Pokemon that knows Ice Beam and bring it back here. If we freeze the fountain nozzle to stop the flow that the water like filling the pool below and to empty into the sewer, then we can investigate. Pokemon that knows Ice Beam. Fire off the ice type move Ice Beam at the close of fountain. Pokemon that knows Ice Beam. I think I know one. Actually, I had to think that. I had to look that up actually. So a lot of people are saying that we need to make our way over to Wild Zone 12 actually. So that is what we're gonna be doing. Because a lot of people say Snowball can learn it actually. So I guess we had to go catch a Pokemon. So we can Ice Beam the... Ooh. Stelios. Frosty. We got a Deli Bard here. Okay. We do got a lot of snow ones too. Catch a snow one. Why we are... Ooh, hello, Abomasnow. I'm pretty sure this Abomasnow probably has Ice Beam. Nice. That was a big hit, Charizard. Oof. Come on, Flamethrower. There we go. Got a Alpha Abomasnow. Alright. Let's leave the zone right quick. Don't think it hasn't, but let's check. AC Wind, Leap Seed, or the Power. Ice Punch. Nothing. Oh, Ice Beam. But we just managed to catch an Alpha Abomasnow, basically. Trying to see if we can heal up. Cure the bloody or the red corners of the screen, if you guys know what I mean. Because I didn't realize those snow ones gonna be that aggressive, to be honest. Got a Rock Smash. Get an item here, we're gonna choke. Ice Beam, nice. Go goats. I think that's going to... Actually, nice. It's the next day. That's fine. We basically just been worried about story, basically. But it's all the Abomasnow can learn it. But we do got a Snovel over here we can catch. Ah, okay, that's fine, that's fine. Alright, charge off. Let's use a fire tank in this. No, it's nice. Same on this Dillybud. Four out of 8. Let's do it. It's gonna ultimate choke actually. Guys, definitely was not gonna catch it. Tasha, where are you? Okay, nice. Sorry, just doing a joke. 7 out of 8. We're not trying to 100% the zone. Let's leave actually. We caught some Pokemon. Okay. We did manage to grab a team that was Ice Beam. Greninja can learn it. We'll essentially get rid of LAs. I think that'd be good. Alright, let's make our way back over to the fountain where Emma and Alvin will be located. That wasn't as bad that I actually thought it was gonna be, actually. Let me actually check. Yeah, there was only like one more Pokemon we actually have not discovered there yet, but we went in there, we got what we needed, and we basically did left. Oh, hello. Got a Spirits. Remember the first time we were trying to catch it, we wasn't able to catch it yet. At least we managed to find one. Alright. Emma and Aaron, I am Beak. Looks like you bought a Pokemon that can use Ice Beam. Well done. Now then freeze the water in that fountain. Thank you, Ninja. Let's break this Mega Swords. I'd say that. Ice Beam. Let's wait till Ice Beam to cool down. I'm gonna just use Ice Beam on this fountain, please. Marvelously done, Dillikins. Look, all of the waters drain through the sewers. Nice. As long as the fountain stays frozen, we won't need to worry about getting flooded. Quick then, let's search the sewers. I shall go on ahead. I bet it stinks too. It is Lumiose. Lumiose is based in Paris. I'm just thinking about this actually. You guys know what's underneath the city of Paris? Aaron Cooley doesn't waste time once he knows where he's going, does he? We should head in too, Dillikins. If anybody doesn't know, it's Calicones, actually. That'd be a cool reference if they actually added that in a Pokemon game, but it's kind of a little dark if you guys know what I mean. Alright, let's enter the sewers. Bet there's some Pokemon down here too. These sewers were built a very long time ago. There are wild Pokemon about, so be on your guard. Who knows how they get in here? About Pokemon, you say, but will Glenn be safe down here then? That's why we trying to find her. Understood, I'm on it. There he goes again. Come on, we should help him look for Glenn. Dillikins, watch out for the wild Pokemon. Wild Pokemon, you say? Got a knockback. Hello, knockback. Oh, I see you up there. Nice. Pipe rats down here. Don't think there'll be Grimers down here. That'd be a interesting Pokemon to see. Well, it makes sense because Grimers is normally common in sewers, and got no bats. Got a hidden item down here. Got a Happy Potion. You guys are like level 36. No bats. Gotta check everywhere. Got a Scraggy. Well, be a best time to train Goodbye a little bit. Dragon Breath. Send 2. Oof, okay. Well, yeah, there goes Goodbye. Well, he did get jumped then, so... I was Mega Evolve here, Greninja. Ice Assistant. Water Gun. This guy's a Scraggy. Water Assistant. Okay, we got water here. The ninja just been fainted, of course. Gunavore, we can use Dashing Grim and Scraggy, that was going to be super effective. Oh, we actually hit both of them. Side Beam and the Snowmax. It's nice, nice. I was Seal. Greninja and Gabite. Thanks, Potions on Gabite and Greninja. Use Hyper Potion on Gunavore and Charizard. Got another Scraggy. Just here for this hidden item. Got an Iron. Let's use Dashing Ground Gunavore. Beautiful. But I just leveled up to level 37. I think it was a little unfair for Gabite there, but because he did get jumped, basically. Scraggy. This way. I want to look every crevice of the sewers to see what type of Pokemon that is down here. Ah, we got Inklings. Guys are like level 46 too, so basically y'all are ready to evolve. As a matter of fact. Yeah, the funny thing is, I was gonna use Magabar in the team originally. I'm gonna catch 2 so we can have a Magamore. I do like the Magamore Mega. I'm actually gonna check the box and see how if that's gonna work. I think we need to level him up like 1 time actually. Doesn't say. It's questionable because I'm kind of curious, like, how is it be able to evolve? Because if you guys remember, the way to evolve a Inkling, you have to turn your console upside down. I will probably figure it out. But I think I had to put the game into like handheld mode because I've been playing this on dock basically. I will probably do that in between the episodes. There's Emma. Let's go this direction and see what's over here. Big area with just nothing in it. Okay. Okay. Here you are, Dillikens. It looks like this lunk is preventing us from going further in. Then let us power through with pure strength. Shall I smash through the barrier so we may proceed? No destroying public property. Dillikens, let's take a closer look and see if we can't figure this out. Examine the lock, investigate. What area do you want to check? The hinges, check for gaps. The hinges, the keyhole. Let's check the keyhole. It seemed like a typical keyhole, nothing out of an ordinary here. Okay. The hinges. Didn't notice anything usual about the door hinges. Okay. The lock body? It looks like it has been there for a while. It looks like an original lock made of some sort of metal alloy. Check for gaps. Only a tiny gap between the door and the floor. I do see that. So there's no clever way to open this door then. I guess we must have to find the key. What do you think the key could be, Dillikens? Maybe a Pokemon has it? We need more information. Maybe it's hiding somewhere. You might be right. There's not much to go on, is there? As it stands, we can't even make a dedicated guest. Or Kigly. I did forget the key Pokemon. Well, that Pokemon had some keys. That was a Keyfly, right? Let's go after it. Pretty sure the Keyfly is probably a master key to everything, if you guys know what I mean. Okay, my capture card actually cut itself for some odd reason, so we missed some dialogue for the recording accordingly, so I had to reset the recording to get this part actually. It's just one Keyfling. That basically the dialogue said that I'm pretty sure this maybe one of the keys of this Keyfly Pokemon actually can be able to open up the lock, and then Alvin said the Pokeballs I throw with speeds of over 100 miles per hour. This does unfortunately means there is a chance of Keyfly being locked out as it caught, but that's just a risk we have to take. Stop right there. That's hardly a difference of punching the poor thing. We're not an agent Zoe, you know. There's also always some concern about how you manage to catch your own Pokemon out. Anyways, I think we can safely loan this matter to Dillikens. You, feel free to use these Ultra Balls. Thank you for the 10 Ultra Balls, actually, Emma. I do appreciate that. Alright, now catch that Keyfly. It's kind of weird that the new capture card literally just folds up out of the blue. That's weird. Don't forget, we don't want to just knock it out. We want to catch that Keyfly. Just basically just to add normal battles, basically. Okay, so I do know it's fairy. So we have to make this quick Charizard. Easy enough, basically. Nice catch. I feel I haven't witnessed the very instance of a masterful capture. That's a bit excuse, no? I mean, we all catch Pokemon like that, right? Anyways, let's see if Keithley can get that lock to open for us. Pretty sure the big master key that is on its head is probably said, "We're counting on you, Keithley." It doesn't seem it has the key for this lock. I really thought that was going to be the trick to getting through here. How about this, then, Madam Detective? If we are truly stuck, perhaps we might try out my plan. Also, thanks for calling me Madam Detective. Just Detective or Emma works too. Now, what was your plan, Aaron? If there is no gimmick or mechanism to open this lock, then it just be opened by a key. But there is no guarantee that said key can even be found in these sewers. Since we cannot obtain the key, we must let my honor fist become the key. Our path will be open thanks to my power. Justice Punch. Keithley is impressed. But that's our way is clear. Let's press on. That is city property too, if you guys know. But I guess that's the plan. Well, that's what his call a plan. Personally, I call it brute force. In any case, we should hurry after him. Yeah, Keithley was impressed. Actually, it just break the hinges off. That's literally all it did, actually. Alright. Ooh, we got Ghastlies. Hello, Ghastly. It's good to see you. Yes, we do got new Pokemon. We got a Scoop. We just let's say Pokemon down. Pokeball down. Scoop. I'm not worried about your Ghastly. Already got a Gengar, so we got a Nugget. Ooh, we can actually be able to sell that actually. I do not know why it did the capture card cut like that, but it did. Got a Keithley there. You guys didn't really miss much. Literally, what I just said is literally what you guys did miss. Ooh, we got Liquids over here. How am I gonna get over to those liquids? Alright, we got a liquid. That's fine. That's fine. I take that. Let's flamethrower this. That actually. So we be able to bridge here. Let's get this tea out. Got Crunch. Got a pretty feather. Nice. Ow. Ooh, we got a Water Stone. Let's go this direction. Got a Nobat. Let's go this direction. Alright, there's Emma and Aaron. Or Ivor, actually. More skill-ups. Don't mind me. Got an HP up. Let's go this direction and see what's down this direction and we can meet up with Emma. I think it just connects. Yeah, it just literally just connects. is fine. Ooh, there's a Cinelore. Did you both see that? It was Cinelore, the luring Pokemon. It may be the very same Cinelore that Gwen has as her partner. Probably is. Follow the Cinelore deeper into the sewers. Dead end. It looks like it's a dead end and no doors or anything. Secret door. And no signs of that Cinelore either. It's a ghost type Pokemon, so it's no surprising that it can vanish at will. And that is true. If it's indeed Glenn's partner, then maybe it vanished to whatever Glenn's is. I can't obviation given the situation. I say that's highly likely. Alright, let's search every last inch of this room, Dillikins. There's a sign there. That sign may have a key to something. And there, that wall looks little suspicious too. See what the sign says. Yeah, it can't even interact with the sign. Okay. What you got, Emma? Alright, let's search every last inch of this room, Dillikins. Okay. We got Apple. I have learned something important in the course of this investigation. If I go around smashing things in the name of detective work, Emma gets very cross indeed. We can investigate this green panel. We don't know what these 4 machines are for, but they don't seem related to the case. Investigate. Some old electrical panels. You flip a few switches, but nothing happened. Anything at the pipes? Maybe something over here, but these pipes, a cluster of pipes and some vials, nothing special about them. Panels, nothing on the sign. Something to do with the wall? Maybe something to do with this power boxes? You took a good look at the pale colored crates, but those don't seem to be anything special. We check all over this room, but there's no signs of hidden contraptions. In that case, the only course of action is to act. Strength of power, strength is justice. You literally just punch a metal door. How are you gonna break a concrete brick wall with your punch? Oh. That's odd. I had smashed countless walls in my life. This is the first time I punched a wall and had my fist go through without breaking it. I feel like my hand went inside the wall itself. Could it be secret wall? Yep. The wall wasn't real in the first place. So someone or something conquered up that illusion of a wall to fool us. I see. Clearly I must undergo even more again training if I wish to smash illusional walls. But for now, let's just proceed. I am sure Glenn is waiting for us on the other side. trying to get like a thumbnail because I may be changing this episode from detective work with Emma instead of literally having a close to 2-hour episode of just trying to reach the wing. To the next wing, basically. Let's keep pushing ahead, Dillikins. Losing his gun. The chills I feel when passing through it makes me think this could be the work of a ghost type. So you're saying that a ghost type Pokemon is attempting to deceive us? I think so, though we can't prove it yet. Well, I was trying to get a backshot there, not for any opposite purposes, but I just for a thumbnail. I need to be able to smash walls of any kind. Then I can finally tear down the barriers that separate the people in Pokemon Oblivious. Yes, the Wild Stones will separate us no more. And everyone will be the happier of it. And a Cinnamon. Dillikins, look there. I don't believe that Cinnamon must be Glenn's partner. Wait, Cinnamon? Please help us find Glenn. Our partner Pokemon is freely roaming around and doesn't seem pretty activated. I suppose we can amuse that even if someone is behind Glenn's disappearance, the Crapith isn't monitoring the area or anything. Every step we take brings us closer to the truth. Let's hurry, Dillikins. Got a experience candy down. Yeah, there's actually been no wild Pokemon here either. Oh, I think we just found Glenn. Oh, it's this chick that we saw back in the Kanai's Quiz Wiz contest back in the substation on episode 15. Glenn! Huh? We found a missing person. The screenshot there for the thumbnail, who knows? Will the villain who trapped you down here? Let's think back over everything we've seen so far. Can you identify the culprit behind all this? Cinnamon, Glenn, Avon. There is no culprit. Don't think there is no culprit. That's right. In a way, there is no culprit because no crimes has been committed. What are you saying, Madam Detective? Glenn was trapped here and we saw it with our own eyes. I suppose victims here is Glenn. However, she came here on our own volunteer. That's the truth behind this whole case. The truth? If you really wish to hear it, then defeat me in battle. I am a Pokemon trainer too, after all. Here, I heal your Pokemon and leave the rest to you, Dillikins. Thank you, Emma. Hi, Glenn. Let's fight. Are we doing this? Let's battle. I'm going to win, so you are leaving me in peace. Strength is power. Strength is justice. Looks like she's like a part of a way different team, actually. If you guys know what I mean. It's kind of weird to be part of the Fist of Justice if you're not even using fighting type. If you guys know what I mean. Alright, she has starting up with the bayonets. We can use Flamethrower. It is going to be effective. Fire Blast. Alright, it goes Bill. Good Ninja, Gunavor, and Charizard is going to level out. Gornisk. It's going to be super effective. Flamethrower. Let's use Fire Blast. Alright, Gornisk is fading. Gengar is going to level up. Alright, here comes Cinderlord. This is gonna Mega Evolve. Cinderlord to save Cinderlord, Mega Evolve, finish still. Highlight the best Gen 5 Pokemon. Finally get some love actually. You are one beautiful Mega Cinderlord. But I had to make a like good ninja here. Water Social Skin is gonna be super effective. That was Protect. Let's use Water again. Nice. Solid. That's gonna be super effective. And good ninja did fail, that's fine. Let's use Gengar. That's Saddle Ball here, Gengar. And Cinderlord is defeated in victory. Think what about it, Gwen? Your Pokemon signed with justice. My justice wasn't wrong. Simply lack power. Well fought in any case, and well decepted both of you. Do you know this too, Glenn? Of course, Emma is the greatest detective in all of Lumineos. And Diligence is the member of Team MZ. I actually low-key do want to join whatever team that Glenn is because I do like my Ghost-type Pokemon. He also the reigning Canary Quizwiz. I see. What do you mean when you said, well, disordered? Well, to start, you break heavy smartphone you touch, Aaron. And once you start battering in the AC wheel, you don't stop even when dawn comes. You effectively training will keep going on and on as you climb the wings of the Real. Meanwhile, I am the one who deals with all of the complaints after your behavior. It is a omnious boredom. So I asked Cinderlord and one of the Kinkley to help me hide down here. Really? That way, you will be unable to participate in any promotion matches. And then you had to come and find me. I had no idea I was causing a fist of justice in my own. This was so much trouble. Well, you were. So I would love to see you give my brother a good dressing, Diligence. It's true then, Diligence is my opponent of my next promotion match. See for yourself. There it is, plain as today. Well, it seems I am as prepared for our bout. I hope you will all excuse me. Obviously. I honestly should look into any case I take on, but perhaps I should have let this one go cold. Still, I'm surprised you know of a hiding place like this. I almost undetectable with all of the barriers and tricks the Pokemon helps but put up. I found this place when I was very young. It was here that I met Cinderlord, though it was only a lake back then. The ghost-type Pokemon let me come and go as I please, so I visited on the courts. I love the quiet down here in the dark. Well, now that Ivor knows about this place, I suppose you need to find a new hiding spot. We should head back for now. This may be your favorite spot, but this not actually fit for long-term residents, let's say. Of course. All that just to look for Glenn. Maybe I should train up a bit. A little extra muscle could come in handy during my investigation. Extra muscle, please. Not another apple. I was joking. My expansion suit can help me out in a pinch. Though I decided not to use it on unused necessaries. Oh, and Glenn. Till Ivor, I be sending him a bill for my help, okay? Good luck with your promotion match, Dillikins. When you're ready to face Ivor, come to the Justice Dojo. All of this just to get you find Glenn. I did enjoy it, to be honest. I literally did, actually. Alright. Let's make our way to the dojo, by the way. We can actually just go ahead and travel there, actually. Yes, let's travel. Alright, we are back. Before we actually do start, we do need to heal Good Ninja back up. So max posted on Good Ninja, same as Charizard. Alright, I'm just gonna do a little quick save while we are at it, actually. Alright, here we go. Fighting. It's probably be too carnivore to be for the lead for now. Alright, let's get this promotion max out of the way. At least you arrived. Glenn was made her feeling on the magic cleared, but even so, I must grow stronger. So I said before we were in the life and harmony with Pokemon in the city, then Pokemon must be afforded to same freedom that humans enjoy. And for both sides to enjoy those freedoms, what we will need is incredible strength. Strength cannot solve everything for us, but it will at least allow us to protect what we hold dear. I will prove the truth of my words by raising to the very top that the Ivor rank 8 will be mine. Now, Dillikins, shall we begin our match? Let's do it. Glenn, please leave me your phone. I promise I will do my almost not to break it. Alright, here we go. Challenger checker fortified. You are clear to start a promotion match. Those are places in life you cannot reach without climbing over strong opponents to get there. I'd like to see you try. I'm the strong one here. I'll be climbing ahead then. Strength is power. Strength is justice. Alright, here we go. Let's do this. Promotion match time. We are jumping aboard the Fist of Justice. Rank E. bringing out a Heracross. And we bring out Gunvor here. Alright, Dancing Grim's gonna be super effective. Side Beam and Side Shock's gonna be super effective. Alright, there goes Heracross. Yeah, it's 4 Pokemon. Meta Jump. We can use Side Beam. It's gonna be effective. It was a protect. Alright, let's go ahead and use a Mag Potion on Gunvor here. Ow. I was use. Oh, Gunvor is frozen. I will swap out Gunvor with Gengar here. Alright, we can use Saddle Ball. Saddle Ball is gonna be super effective. Saddle Claw. Alright, there goes Metal Jump. Magnesium, Gengar, and Gabite's gonna level up. And the Champ. Ice Punch. Rock Post, that's not gonna be effective. And Gengar just fainted. Let's bring out Magnesium. We can use Rock Smash. Razor Leaf. Nice. We use Leaf Blade. And then we use Giga Drain. Alright, Jump is fainted. Nice. Lynx. Time to make a vote for Lynx. Justice will win the day. New Mega Evolution time. Bring out Gunvor here, and it's that's just happened. Okay. This is gonna be fine, but that just one's on a good fight. We are not in a good set at the moment. We need to revive Gunvor here. Rock Smash. And there goes Magnum. Charizard. Ew. Holy shit. Okay, not even a chance with Greninja. Okay, we need to revive our Pokemon actually. Well, that just one-sided. This is literally the same scenario where we was at the retreat. Alright, we can use that Snatchel. We need to revive. We need to revive. Let's do Gengar. We need to try to outlast the Satchel time mode down. I did see that this Satchel does have a time mode actually. That is something we need to do. We only got 3 revives. Let's revive Gunvor. Iron Head. That's fine. I do not know why I was trying to do anything then. Come on, Gengar. Oh my god, you're lying on top of me. Okay. God, this Flink is crazy. Was fully maxed out. I was Mega Evolve here, Gengar. I am not gonna try to get blacked out here. Ice Punch. I know this is frozen. Saddle Claw. Saddle Ball. Beautiful. That frozen Ice Punch came in clutch there. Holy shit. And Gunvor is leveled up. Defeat. How incredible unjust. Jesus. It was close one. Your victory is confirmed. Congratulations. Now proceed your promotion. E to D. You've been promoted to rank D. My justice then prevail. It is clear I must train even harder. Fine, but no more badgering in the Z area after daybreak. That isn't how it works. If you continue to vex everyone around you, your goal will only grow harder to reach. Never understood. It's true that I act before I think, and that I'm terrible at controlling my own strength. I don't even know how many smartphones I've broken at this point. Perhaps if you assist me as my coach, we could work on fixing these things together. Out of the question. You're the elder of us, and the master of this dojo. Stop making others take care of your messes. I have more to say on this once we're home. Let's go out. Please one moment, Glenn. I want to give Dillikins my thanks. As a token of my gratitude of our fine battle, please accept this small gift from me. Team 11, buck up. A bit of like the attacks and defense actually. It was a good match, Dillikins. I would be honored if you would face me again. Next time, my power will surely open my path forward. Now, if you will excuse me. Reaching rank D, main mission number 19 has been completed. It was a long one. I don't think this episode was as long as Cornelius's actually. Maybe it was close to it. Wow, it sounds like you had a lot of fun. Would have thought that X and Y axis would end up being clues in the missing person case. X and Y, huh? Remember hearing something about that a long time ago. What sort of something? How did it go? Something about how the X and Y axes go in different directions, but there's still a point where they meet and find it is the important thing. I'm not sure I get it. I mean, like, how people and Pokemon are totally different, but we should focus on the thing we share. It could be that, or something like us all here. What's the odds we meet and become friends? Oh, it must be Vinny. Huh? Something's the matter? More rogue megas? Nothing to worry about. I'm more worried about if something that the matter on your end, Navin. You still won't try my good old Kusai Koi, huh? That won't be happening. Well, I meant that it might taste good. The aesthetics are still too much for me. I probably pronounced it wrong actually. Hey, that's not as hard of a pass as you give before, Navin. Maybe this means we're finding where our X and Y axis meet. The next day. And that means I'm actually gonna go ahead and end. Good morning. No signs of Tony or Lydra just yet. At Last, we've been granted the calm and quiet morning for longed for. Now I can finally make some progress on my sewing commissions. In fact, I'm so pleased that I even include you in my happy mood. Pair of performance sneakers. Ooh. Think nothing of it. I got them as things of a sewing project, and they not my size. Hi, Johnny. Oh, hi, Ladra. Do you know where Johnny is? Not here. She must head out earlier to be her helpful self around the city. That idiot. What? Apparently she borrowed some money to sell a Hotel C promo spot, so we're in debt now to this scary group called the West Syndicate. What? The West Syndicate? Yes, damn. The ones so scary, even the rampaging alpha Pokemon won't dare mess with them. Uh-oh. Hello, this is Stillikens, right? The kid who lives and helps out at Hotel Z? That's me. Well, ain't you the honest one, or maybe just naive? You should be more careful about answering questions from unfamiliar calls. Now, I'm calling as a representative of the West Syndicate. Oh no. And I wanted to discuss a bit of money your friend Johnny borrowed from us. I could have just dropped in at that fine hotel you work at, but I figured you could want to avoid a scene, especially since Johnny has been working so hard to bring in new customers. So I ask that you kindly stop by our office. You find it in Bayou District. We'll be waiting for you. What? What was that call about? About the money. About Tony. What? So it wasn't just me they called? They even tracked down your number, Dillikens? How deep in trouble are we exactly? Well, Johnny didn't borrow a ton to begin with, but the interest of the loan is out of control. I hear the West Syndicate makes it possible for you to pay back your interest, then they can force you to work off your debt by doing their biddings. If that's true, we're dealing with some truly hideous people. He's getting the call too, I'm assuming. Don't worry for it. We get Johnny out of this mess somehow. If it is true that they force others to work for them and imposing unreasonable interests, we must at least try to talk things out with them. If it is only those speaking with each other that we can hope to find some satisfaction with solution. In any case, it seems the only option now is to go to the West Syndicate office as request. Yeah, you're right, AZ. Especially since they called two of us now. I can't get a hold of Journey. Hey, Dillikens. If they already know where to find all of us, I don't feel great going to their office alone. I head over with me, right? Of course I will. Thanks. I feel a lot better after that. Feeling a lot better that way. I mean, I don't really know what I was saying there. If anything happens while we're gone, we counting on you to handle it now. What? Alright. Look like we're gonna get into trouble with the West Syndicate. You two will be okay, won't you? The West Syndicate coolly seem reasonable, yet I not heard of the police taking any action against them. Make of that what you will. A request from the West Syndicate. Assuming they're the Mafia, so they usually like to do things in the dark, basically. Basically, what kind of like what the mafia does. They have people that can they like cover up the work, if you guys know what I mean. But I'm actually gonna go ahead and end this episode here, guys. Hope you guys did enjoy this episode. If you guys are liking the series so far, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and also ding on the bell. We get noise every single time that I do upload a video. Look like we had to deal with the West Syndicate in the next episode. Truly, and I have borrowed with money from the wrong people. Peace, guys.